Hello, it's John Owens here from Ozzy Brew, and I'm going to do a beer review today. A very busy boy today, having bottled up my Mocha Porter. I did mention in that video that I'd received a very lovely beer mail. Apologies for my shiny head. I've cut my hair today, and I don't have any BBC style makeup to slap on it to stop the shine, so I do apologise for anyone out there that's offended by my baldy head. I do. Anyway, as I say, a lovely beer mail arrived the other day from a splendid chap, one of the stalwarts of the BrewTube community, Mr Ant Rogerson. And if you don't know him, I'll put a link down in this video. Anyone who's subscribed to me will probably be subscribed to Ant. If you're not, get subscribed to the guy, because he's very knowledgeable about brewing. He does kits, but he also does his old grain brewing. I think he's got a grain father. Thoroughly nice and decent chap, very knowledgeable about brewing, and as I say, he was very kind enough to take time out to send a couple of beers up to humble old me for me to try. And the one I'm going to have a go at now is the Platinum Pale Ale. It's a part of a collaboration brew day, so thanks very much, Ant. There's a mixture of ingredients in the beer, as you would expect. I won't go into all his ingredients in case it's a secret brew, but there's Maris Otter, and the hops in there. There's Magnum for bittering, there's Eldorado at various times, quite a lot of Eldorados going into this brew, and there's some Eldorado leaf hops, dry hopping that for a number of days. Ant used US-05, which is obviously the classic yeast that you would use in such a pale ale, and it come out at just a tad under 5%. Call it 5 for cash, says Ant. That's his sense of humour coming through there again. So what I'm going to do, here it be, I've let it cool down in the shed of doom. Copyright Roy Lake, Lakey Broke Brewery, that comment. And there we go, nice and clear in the bottle. It's a pet bottle. There's a little bit of give to it. Ant said this may be lively, but there's a little bit of give. And I say it's been in the it's been settling for a few days. Why have I got this when it's a blooming screw top? No comments about Lancashire. Lancashire? No comments about Lancashire, Ant. I've not even had a drink. Right, here we go. A little bit of hiss, not too much there, Ant. Let's pour it into the glass. My specialist craft brew glass. There we go. Give it a little bit more. Not too bad, Ant. Not too bad on the pour. Oh, you can smell the hops from here. You can smell the hops from here. We'll leave it there. There we go. Nice and clear. A little bit of haze, and I think that is chill haze and hop haze, because it's quite cool outside. It's not freezing, but it's cool outside, and I know for a fact that the amount of hops that Ant has put in this particular brew, he's giving it a good thump of the old hops. It's a lovely looking beer. It's a straw coloured pale ale. Looks a bit darker on the video there, but it's a straw coloured pale ale. I'm going to have a smell. There's a sweetness coming off there. I can smell pineapple. Why can I smell pineapple? I am no good at beer reviewing, but I can smell pineapple. How about that? It's got a nice cap. That's not going anywhere fast. I can tell just by smelling it that this is going to be a cracking brew, so I'm going to tuck in. That is a mighty fine pale ale. I assume, say there's some Magnum in there for bittering. There is a bit of bitterness on there, so the Magnum's done its job, I think. That bitterness offsets, to my palate, a lovely fruit sweetness there. There's pineapple, there's a little bit of grapefruit. It's a very, very smooth, delicious beer, that, and I'm serving it at the right temperature. Absolutely, it's delicious. When you take a mouthful, you get the sweetness, I say the pineapple, the grapefruit coming through, the fruits in there, but on the back end, on your tongue, you get that bitterness to finish it off, and it's absolutely delicious. Privileged to try that, and that's as good, if not better, than most pub pints. I can tell you that. I'm not just saying that. You know, I've had many pints of pale ale, IPA, in various cask ale pubs, including with the Spoons, who do have a good variation of the American IPAs on, and that just stands up with the best, and it really, really does. So that's Ant's Platinum Pale Ale, part of a collaboration brew day. I've also got another one to try, a black IPA, which is similar to the Bible, page 136 apparently. So I'm really looking forward to that. And Ant, once again, thanks very much, friend, for sending that through to me. It's absolutely delicious. The carbonation is spot on. For me, there's just bubbles just rising gently through the brew. Just hit the tongue. It's not overcarbed, it's not undercarbed. Absolutely spot on for a beer that's come through the post as well. I don't know whether you've taken this off a keg or you did some bottle. You bottled some up and kegged some. I'm not sure, but I just have to say it's a fantastic brew. So thanks very much for sending it to me, Ant. Thoroughly delicious as usual, and I'll reciprocate with one or two of my humble offerings soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.